I'm going to go ahead and get a ticket on the subway. I'll try to demo this if I get the lighting right. I press English, purchase a ticket. Okay. I could purchase it by station number or name, but I'm going to go by name. And I'm going to the Hibiya Park. Hibya, right there. Okay. I'm taking it on the metro line. That's fair.
Or a card. If you need a receipt, touch the receipt button.
So I got my change, and
Please not to forget to take your card.
so there you have it. Easy to use subway platform, and I'm gonna go out and wait for the train. But I figure I'll give you a little view of what it's like down here with my face in the way. Okay. So the subway line here is our stop. It's not overly busy, and it's amazingly clean. The trains are precise in their time. We don't have any homeless camps or nobody approaching you to panhandle. This is not New York, and it's safe, as safe can get. So we're on track too. And I'll tell you something that's interesting in their approach to where you're going. So track 2, and that's Kita sends you as the last stop on the line. So you know which direction, much like any other subway. Here's the one coming from the other side. We're about 3 stops from the end at this hotel station. So one cool thing about the subways here, and we're starting to do them, I know, in some of the New York stations. I seen this first in Singapore. I have a rail, like a boundary gate, and when the car comes in, they stop precisely at the gate, and the gate opens. So you don't run into the danger of falling into the track.
The local train bound for Tobu Dobutsuko is arriving at track 2. Please wait behind the yellow warning blocks.
So the great thing also is that in addition to Japanese, they always announce destinations, and every announcement actually in both Japanese and English. And some places at the busier, they'll do it in Korean and Chinese because they have so many tourists. So here comes our train. We are stop number 3 on the Hiro line. And we'll let these people off, and this is what it looks like. Getting off the line, one of the important things I did want to point out is that some of these subway stops have as much as 20, sometimes up to 25, 30 exits. Okay, in this case it's A6 to A14. And depending on where you want to go, you use that exit. Because if you use the wrong one, it could be half a mile away from the one you want, because the exits and the corridors are so long. So in this case, I'm going to go to the Hibiya Park. Don't know if the cherry blossoms have come out yet, but I'm by myself and I want to kill an afternoon, and it's 73 degrees out. So I'll go ahead and take exit, which is A14, and I'm not going to walk. I'll just take the escalator up and find the park. Continue along the A10 through A14 area, and I'll make my way. Here's exit 10, and here's exit A11 through 14, and I'll follow this way to continue. And all of the stations do have a nice map, and much of it is in Japanese, although you do have English. Okay, a little tourist information there. And this is not a real big subway stop. It's about average as they go. It's got the park. The next stop is Ginza, which is a lot busier. It's based upon how many train lines change, and some of them are just subway lines. Like in this case, it's just subway lines, and then some of the stations have the train lines, Japanese rail. And for instance, Shinjuku, which is immensely busy, it's the busiest station in the world. Millions of people go through here through a day. Oh, here's the Midtown exit. So it's part of the department stores also are under these or above us, and a lot of shopping and things. A little escalator going upstairs. This is probably going up to a department store or a hotel. Back to the route. Station has vending machines. Vending machines are all over in Japan. Coffee, drinks, mostly green tea. Some you'll find that sell beer. So, continuing along, we're getting closer. A12, A14. So I'm heading back, and I just had to stop. This is the hotel lobby. It has some shops. And one of my favorites is a curry bun, or it's a crusty outside, and inside it's just delicious. And they just came out of the oven, so I did manage to take one. This is what they look like. I have some in my bag, but they're filled with a kind of a meaty curry, chopped meat, I guess, minced curry. Here. And they're so good. So this is probably one of the simplest subway maps to read. We are at here, the red one, and we want to go to Hiro, which is number 3. It's the Hibiya line. It's pretty easy, and the end is number 1. It has 22 stops. So it's pretty simple. You could go by colors, you could go by numbers, or you could go by names. And the bottom circles are different subway lines where you would change to go into different directions. And then when you'll see JR, that means it's a train station, and they're usually big stations. For instance, Ueno is a big station. You got JR there. And that actually, the bullet train takes off from there. So, and here's a little Metro network diagram. And once you get the hang of it and figure out the colors and the names and directions, it's pretty simple. Here's your subway lines.